What's the one word you say when someone asks, "How was your day?" If you just thought, "Fine," this episode is about to change your life. I mean it.
She's not joking. That little word fine hides everything. The tired eyes, the crazy morning, the cold coffee, the tiny moment that almost broke you at 2 p.m.
Ah, the tiny moment. Today, we're going to say goodbye to fine and hello to real, natural English. We'll show you how to talk about your day like a pro, with emotion, personality, and those honest details that make people lean in.
No fancy grammar, I promise. Just real words from real life.
I'm Filza.
And I'm Mark.
And this is Speak English with Filza. Hey, lovely learners. Welcome back to the podcast. Grab your tea, your coffee, or honestly, whatever is left in your cup from this morning.
Cold coffee?
Ooh, yes. If you know, you know.
We know life can feel a lot. Messages flying, people needing things, your to-do list growing while you're still trying to find your keys. But right now, you're here with us. So breathe a little.
Today's episode is for learners who are ready to sound natural and confident when talking about a simple topic, your everyday life. But wait, don't scroll away thinking, I already know how to talk about my day.
Oh, I know that look. I woke up, I worked, I slept. Done.
No. That's a list, not a story. Today, we'll show you how to turn that list into something with emotion, personality, and color.
Right. You can tell someone your day was fine, or you can make them feel your morning rush, your chaos, your tired brain, and that peaceful moment at the end of the day. That's what natural speakers do.
And you don't need perfect grammar. You just need the right expressions, a few honest details, and a natural rhythm. We'll give you all of that today.
Plus, after the conversation, we have a very special section, Conversation Starters. These are simple first lines that stop the blank mind moment when someone asks, "How was your day?"
Ah, that's the key. Sometimes the problem isn't that you have nothing to say, it's that you don't know how to begin.
Exactly. Then, in the word tour, we'll slow down and explain the best phrases from our chat so they stay in your memory.
All right, Mark, let's do this. How was your day?
Fine.
Oh, after that whole intro, you give me fine?
I was testing you.
Okay. But for real, how was it?
To be honest, it started before the day even started.
Ooh, that already sounds more interesting. That's it. That's how a native speaker starts a real story.
Yeah, so the night before, I did everything right. I went to bed at a reasonable time, put my phone away, lights off, pillow fluffed, and then my brain said, "Oh, hello, let's think about every single problem we have."
I hate that. Your body is lying down, but your brain is suddenly holding a meeting at midnight.
Exactly. A meeting with no agenda. I tossed and turned all night. Left, right, blanket on, off, check phone.
No.
I know. Check the phone, regret checking the phone, repeat.
Wait, be honest. Has a blanket ever felt like your enemy at 2 a.m.? I need to know I'm not alone here.
The worst. And the more you tell yourself to sleep, the more awake you feel. So by morning, I was awake, but not in a strong way. More like my eyes opened, but the rest of me stayed under the duvet.
Ah, so your body started the day and your soul was still asleep.
Exactly. And then my alarm rang. I turned it off, closed my eyes for just 1 second, and I almost dozed off again.
The dangerous one more minute moment. I know it well. 1 minute becomes 20 minutes so quickly.
1 minute becomes a whole mystery. So that was my morning. I woke up tired, and because I was tired, I felt on edge.
On edge. That tense, jumpy feeling. Nothing terrible happened yet, but everything felt too loud.
Right. My phone sounded aggressive. My coffee machine took forever, and I swear my shirt had a personal problem with me.
Tell Tell me you've had a morning like that. Drop a shirt drama in the comments if you have. I want to see how many of us fight with clothes before coffee.
My shirt was innocent, I know, but in that moment, I didn't trust it.
See, this is what makes talking about your day real. Instead of saying, my morning was bad, I showed the feeling, the tossing and turning, the almost dozing off, the on-edge energy. And the best part? You don't need perfect grammar, just one honest phrase. That's what we're practicing right now.
Beautiful. That already sounds like natural English. To be honest, my morning started rough. I tossed and turned at night, nearly dozed off after my alarm, and woke up feeling on edge. It's simple, but vivid.
What about you, Mark? Do your mornings start peacefully? Or is there a little drama hiding there?
Oh, my alarm and I, we have a very complicated relationship.
Aha! Long-term conflict?
Very long term. Some days I wake up calm. Other days, my feet haven't even touched the floor yet, and my brain is already running through my to-do list. Ugh.
You know that feeling when your body is exhausted, but your brain is still chatting? In English, we can say, I was restless, or I couldn't switch off. That quiet tiredness that nobody else sees. We've just given it words. That's exactly how you can describe it naturally.
Exactly. So when I notice that, I try something small. Just 10 seconds of breathing. No phone, no messages. Just a tiny reset.
Ah, that tiny pause. Does it help?
It does. I feel more settled. Like my body finally says, okay, I'm safe. Let's begin. I think mornings don't need to be perfect. Sometimes they just need a softer start.
I love that. And that's a lovely way to describe your morning in English. Not just what you did, but how you entered the day.
Exactly. Then comes the next big part, work. The real game begins.
Oh, and this is where my day was busy becomes too small again.
Right, because some mornings aren't just busy. Some mornings feel completely swamped.
Oof, swamped. That's the word. Messages, emails, people, little problems piling up, and your brain is like, excuse me, one at a time, please. But no one listens to your brain.
No one. And sometimes things appear out of nowhere. You finally sit down to focus and then, bam, a message. Urgent. Another email. ASAP. A meeting change. It's now.
Aw, the surprise task that enters without knocking. Very rude.
Very rude. On those mornings, I have to remind myself, don't fight the whole day at once. Choose one thing.
That's actually very wise. Because when I'm swamped, I try to do everything. And then I finish nothing. I feel active, but I'm just spinning.
Same. That's when I have to knuckle down. Close extra tabs, stop checking every notification, and focus on the one thing that really matters.
Knuckle down. Yes. It's like you're saying to your brain, okay, let's get serious now.
Exactly. I'm not magically calm, but at least I'm moving in one direction. And my coffee gets cold, of course.
Always. Cold coffee is the official symbol of a swamped morning. The poor cup just sits there like, remember me?
Aw, poor coffee. But looking back on it, those busy mornings can feel a little satisfying if you handle them well.
I know what you mean. At the time, it's messy. But later you think, actually, I didn't panic. I handled it. That's a much better answer than work was busy.
Right. You could say, I was swamped in the morning, but I knuckled down and got through the most important stuff. Pressure, action, result. And still simple.
And then comes the afternoon.
The dangerous part of the day. Around 2 p.m., I often hit the post-lunch fog.
Oh, post-lunch fog. That is so accurate. It's that moment when your body is at the desk, but your brain is slowly leaving the building.
Has this ever happened to you? You're sitting at your desk, and suddenly you realize you've read the same sentence 4 times. What do you do in that moment? I'd genuinely love to know.
Yes. My eyes get heavy, the screen's too bright, and I just want to doze off. For me, it's not always sleepiness. I feel mentally crowded. All the morning stuff just sits in my head.
That sounds heavy in a quiet way.
It is. And if I ignore that feeling, I pay for it later. Maybe I feel tired in the evening, and then at night I toss and turn because my mind is still so full.
Wow, that's so true. Sometimes we can't sleep because we never gave our brain a real break during the day.
Right. That's why we all need a much-needed break. Not scrolling for 20 minutes and feeling worse. I mean a real pause. A short walk, a cup of tea, looking out the window, just breathing. Something that tells your body, you can slow down now.
I used to think rest was lazy. Now I see it as strategy.
Ah, I love that. Rest is strategy. I'm putting that on a mug.
Please do. I'd buy that mug. But seriously, a much-needed break can change the whole feeling of an afternoon. And it gives you a better sentence, too. Instead of saying, the afternoon was okay, you can say, I felt tired in the afternoon, but I took a much-needed break and felt so much better.
Simple, natural, real. Okay, so we've moved through morning, work pressure, and afternoon fog. Now, the evening. The part many people wait for all day.
Ah, yes. You close the laptop, step away from the tasks. What happens next for you?
To be honest, it depends. Some evenings I feel at ease almost immediately. I take a walk, listen to music, and I feel like I'm slowly coming back to myself.
That sounds peaceful.
It is. But other evenings, my body leaves work and my mind stays there.
That feeling doesn't make noise, but it's heavy. You're physically home, but inside you're still running. In English, you can put that into a simple sentence. My body was here, but my mind was still at work. That's a powerful phrase, and it's something a native speaker would absolutely say.
Yes, and if I don't slow down, that turns into another night of tossing and turning. So the evening isn't just the end of the day, it decides how tomorrow begins.
Wow, that is deep and so true.
What helps you switch off, Mark?
Small things, stretching for a few minutes, eating without my phone, listening to quiet music, sometimes just sitting and doing absolutely nothing for a while.
Doing nothing is a skill, honestly. A difficult, very advanced skill.
It really is. But it matters, because when you give the day a gentle ending, you feel more at ease.
There's something powerful about giving yourself permission to slow down. And in English, we can express that simply. I decided to take it easy tonight. Or, I let myself unwind. That's not just a feeling. It's a description you can use in a real conversation. Even now, while you're listening, take one slow breath and notice how you'd choose to say that feeling out loud. That's your English right there.
And looking back on it, the best evenings aren't always exciting. They're the ones where I stop fighting the day.
Stop fighting the day. That's beautiful. So, all in all, we've shown you that talking about your day like a pro doesn't mean big words. It means telling the truth in a natural, expressive way. You show the feeling, the little moment, and how you handled it.
So not, I worked, I ate, I slept.
No, more like, to be honest, I felt on edge in the morning, got swamped at work, took a much-needed break, and by evening, I finally felt at ease.
That sounds like real life and real English.
And our listeners can do this too. Your day doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs one honest detail, one feeling, one small moment. And that's enough to start a real conversation.
Which brings us perfectly to the part we promised earlier.
Quick pause. If you're still answering fine when someone asks about your day, we need to fix that right now. I'm not judging, I've been there. But fine is like a closed door. The next few minutes will give you 5 keys to open that door. You ready? Let's walk through this together. Okay, so let's give you something super practical. The sentence starters.
Ooh, I love this part. It solves that awful blank mind moment. You know you have something to say, but the words just don't come.
Right. These are like little doorways. You choose one, step through it, and suddenly the rest of your answer flows. No more standing outside the conversation holding fine in your hands.
Poor Fine. It can rest today.
Okay, first one. To be honest, this is perfect when you want to give the real answer, not just the polite one.
So instead of my day was fine, I say, to be honest, my day started a little rough.
Exactly. Or, to be honest, I felt tired in the morning, but the day got better. It sounds natural because you're gently telling the listener, here's the honest version.
Nice. Next, funnily enough, this sounds like something unexpected is coming.
Yes, use it when the day surprised you a little. Like, funnily enough, I thought the day would be terrible, but it actually ended well.
Or, funnily enough, the best part of my day was a tiny break I almost skipped. That makes the answer more interesting right away.
It gives a small twist. By the way, which of these starters feels most like you? Pause for a second and pick one. I'd go with, to be honest, because I love a gentle, honest opening. What about you?
I like a little drama, so out of nowhere is my style.
Perfect. The third one, out of nowhere, the little drama starter.
Use this when something happens suddenly. For example, out of nowhere, my plans changed in the afternoon.
Or, out of nowhere, I got a message that made the whole day busier. The listener immediately wants to know what happened. You've turned your answer into a tiny story.
Now, what if your day is over and you're thinking about it quietly? Then try looking back on it.
That sounds more reflective, like you understand the day a bit better now. Looking back on it, I handled the pressure better than I expected.
Or, looking back on it, I think I needed that break more than I realized. It sounds mature, thoughtful, not too serious though.
And the last one, all in all. This feels like a nice summary.
Yes, for your final feeling about the whole day. All in all, it was a tiring day, but I got through it.
All in all, it was quiet, but I feel good about it. It gives a gentle ending, like closing a book. Okay, Mark, let's try them quickly. How was your day?
To be honest, it started a little rough, but it slowly got better.
Nice. Try, funnily enough.
Funnily enough, even though I was busy, the day ended quite peacefully.
Now, looking back on it.
Looking back on it, I think I handled the pressure better than I expected.
Beautiful. See? These answers aren't long, but they sound natural and human. Way better than just fine. Quick test. If I asked you, how was your day, right now, what exactly would you say? Not fine. Something real. Pause for a second and think of one sentence. Got it? Okay, now let's arm you with the words to say it even better.
All right, now let's slow down and look closely at the phrases we used in today's conversation. This is the word tour.
You don't need to memorize everything. Just choose one or two phrases that feel useful for your real life. Let's begin with those restless nights.
Toss and turn. This means you cannot sleep properly. You keep moving around in bed because you feel restless, worried, or uncomfortable.
I tossed and turned all night, so I woke up feeling tired. Or, before the big interview, he tossed and turned because his mind wouldn't relax. In simple words, it means your body couldn't find a comfortable position and your mind wouldn't shut up. You're not sleeping. You're just moving around in bed, trying to feel sleepy.
So, toss and turn is not peaceful sleep. It's that night when your body is tired, but your brain is still busy. Let's repeat it. Toss and turn. Toss and turn.
Next, when you start falling asleep without planning to, doze off.
Yes, doze off means to fall asleep lightly or unintentionally, often for a short time.
I nearly dozed off after my alarm. Or, she dozed off on the sofa after a long movie.
So doze off is that light, accidental sleep, like when your eyes close without permission and you don't even realize you've drifted. It's not deep sleep. It's a soft, sneaky nap.
It's softer than sleep. It often happens by accident when your eyes get heavy. Repeat. Doze off. Doze off. Now for that tense feeling. On edge.
If you are on edge, you feel nervous, tense, or easily upset.
I felt on edge this morning because I didn't sleep well. Or, everyone was on edge before the big presentation. Imagine your nerves are like a tight guitar string. Anything small, a loud noise, a slow coffee machine, can make them snap. That's on edge. You feel tense, jumpy, like you're waiting for something to go wrong.
It's that tight feeling inside, like something might go wrong. Repeat, on edge, on edge.
And the beautiful opposite, at ease.
Ah, at ease, calm, relaxed, comfortable.
After my break, I felt more at ease. Or, I feel at ease when I talk to kind and patient people.
At ease is the opposite of on edge. It's the feeling when your shoulders drop, your breath slows, and you think, okay, I'm safe now. It's not big excitement, it's quiet comfort.
Not wildly happy, it's that settled, peaceful feeling. Repeat, at ease, at ease. Now for the strong version of busy, swamped.
Oof, swamped, extremely busy, with too many things to handle.
I was completely swamped with emails this morning. Or, she's swamped at work this week, so she can't meet until Friday. Swamped doesn't just mean busy, it means you're drowning in things to do. Picture standing in water up to your neck, with waves coming from every direction. That's swamped. Too much, all at once.
Busy can be normal, but swamped feels like tasks are surrounding you from every side. Repeat, swamped, swamped.
Then for something sudden, out of nowhere.
If something happens out of nowhere, it happens suddenly, without warning.
Out of nowhere, my meeting got moved earlier. Or, out of nowhere, it started raining heavily.
This phrase helps you create a small story. It tells the listener something unexpected entered your day. Repeat, out of nowhere, out of nowhere.
When you stop delaying and start working seriously, knuckle down.
Yes, to knuckle down means to focus seriously and get to work, especially after feeling distracted.
I had to knuckle down and finish the report. Or, after lunch, she knuckled down and completed all her tasks.
Knuckle down is when you stop avoiding the hard thing and say, okay, no more distractions. Let's do this. It's like putting your head down and focusing with serious determination. Old school, but it works.
It's not just work, it's a decision to focus. Repeat, knuckle down, knuckle down. And finally, a rest that was really necessary. Much needed break.
A much-needed break is a pause that your body or mind really, really needed.
After the long trip, they took a much-needed break. Or, I was mentally exhausted, so that quiet cup of tea was a much-needed break. Much needed doesn't just mean nice. It means your body or your mind was desperate for it. Like water when you're really, really thirsty. That break was essential, not a luxury.
Repeat, much-needed break, much-needed break.
I feel calmer already.
Me too. And now you've got the words and the openings. Remember, every phrase you just learned is something you can drop into a conversation tomorrow. That's how your English starts sounding more natural. So now, lovely listeners, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes! In the comments, tell us, how was your day? But please, don't just write good.
Give good a tiny holiday. Use one conversation starter or one phrase from today.
So here's my personal challenge for you this week. The next time someone asks, how was your day? Pause. Don't let fine be your automatic answer. Instead, open with one of the starters we gave you and drop in one feeling, one tiny, real moment. Maybe it's, to be honest, I was swamped, but I found one quiet minute with my tea. Or, all in all, I felt on edge, but a walk saved me. I want you to write that sentence in the comments, right now. Just one sentence about your real day using anything you learned. I promise I read every single one, and I'll reply to as many as I can. Your story matters here. When you share, you give someone else permission to be real too. That's how this community grows, one honest sentence at a time. I can't wait to peek into your day. Go on, type it. I'll be there.
If this episode helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with another English learner who wants to sound more natural. We appreciate you so much.
Take care of your English and take care of your heart.
This is Filza and Mark.
And you've been listening to Speak English with Filza. Bye for now.